Okay, I've worked on my Pokemon Live decks for years. I've shown people on Discord, but I've never really recorded anything showing everything that's going on. So I thought I'd do a little update, maybe do one after the new games come out. But let's start, it's pretty simple. So these random bank ones, just called bank, these are just for leftover spare Pokemon, or I don't like putting any Pokemon with the Pokemon Go thing in my main deck, so we just leave those here. But let's actually go through. So here's my live decks. Obviously this is every Pokemon. I tried to store them in their most common form, in their base regional form, not shiny. Some of these, a lot of rarer ones, sometimes they are hacked that I would have just found on Wonder Trade. There are no Pokemon that I've hacked in myself manually. Not every Pokemon's caught by me. As you can see, this one is, what's that, Chinese? A lot of them are, still. If the OT, if the trainer is just Finn or Finfet or Finn Nuzlocke, that's me. But here we go, so, 1 to 30 there. And I might just add, these are all from like completely different games, I think some of these are actually transported from the Game Boy game that I had on, yeah, you can see the Game Boy in the bottom right, next to English. Anyway, let's continue. So here's just the Pokédex, I'll go over some, why I'm missing some and whatnot. I think we've got every, well, we don't have Mew. I have a Mew on Pokemon Go, and I don't have the Mew from, you get given a Diamond and Pearl because I don't actually own Let's Go Pikachu or Let's Go Eevee, and you get free Mew if you have those games, but I don't. And we move on to Johto. Lots of Johto here. Missing a Pokemon here. What goes here? I should have probably... Oh, let me get an actual Pokédex up because... I want to actually see... I don't remember the Pokédex that well, you know what I mean? Hold on, we'll get to it. People that probably know what that Pokemon is are probably smashing their desk right now. It's a Girafarig. Do I not have a Girafarig? I feel like I own a game with a Girafarig. Do I? Wait a minute. I have that marked in as green on my actual Pokédex. On my little... I digress. Okay. Apparently I do have Girafarig. Let's quickly get one. It's going awful, isn't it? Okay, apparently I don't have a Girafarig. Well, I'll get one. Move on. And then here we're missing... We don't have Kingdra, Fanpy, or Donphan. None. The further we go, the less Pokemon I'll have, because obviously, like, Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3 Pokemon are in a lot of games. We move on, and... Missing Shroomish, and a Breloom here. Everything there. Who are we missing here? We're missing Cacnea and Cacturne there. And Seviper. And here we're missing... That's Huntail, isn't it? We're missing? Huntail? We don't have Huntail. We've got the Gen 4, which I should have complete because of Brilliant Diamond. And Arceus Legends, both Gen 4 games technically. Well, not, you know what I mean. Sinnoh games. See, now I'm not going to look at every single Pokemon I'm missing here at this point because there's too many. Move on to Gen 5. Now I do own a Gen 5 game, but the whole process of moving things from the DS to bank to home, and they're all shutting it down soon, I don't know. Maybe if I'm feeling adventurous, Go catch more of Gen 5. I think it's also worth noting I have every legendary from Gen 4. Even if I own them or not, I'm pretty sure, like... Here's the thing, if a legendary isn't actually from me, chances are I still do have it, it's just in the spare legendary boxes, which we'll get to soon. It's Gen 5, I love Gen 5, so many cool Pokemon. Yeah, just Gen 5 is so cool. And what's this? I think I have every Gen 5 legendary, don't I? I don't have a Larvesta. Oh no, I definitely don't have a lot. Don't have a Genesect in here or anything. Okay, we move on to Gen 6. Again, I have these games, maybe I'll complete them at some point. Gen 7 is really weird. The only Pokemon I'm missing in the entirety of Gen 7 is a, what's that, Crabominable. I just never transferred one over. But we have, oh actually yeah, we're missing a Poipole and Zorora. I never ever got Zorora. The one Pokemon Go Pokemon I have here is Meltan because there is literally no other way to get him. You can't breed Melmetal. This is the event Gigantamax one. It's in there, not the Gigantamax box, because that's like the only one I have. Move on. Everything from Gen 8, except what goes there? What does go there? Hold on. Cubfu, of course, yeah, And I don't have a Zacian, however you pronounce it. Or there's a Rude. And then here we go, just finishing up with the Arceus Legends. I have them all. I have the Enamorus, Overquill, Sneasler, Basculegion, Ursaluna, and that's the last Pokemon in the Pokédex right now. Then we go into Alolan forms. Again, I don't have a lot of. I do own the games, but I just haven't gone out of my way to catch stuff to put in the decks. Here we're missing Alolan Ninetales, Alolan Diglett, Alolan Dugtrio, Alolan Graveler, Alolan Muck, and Alolan Marowak. Here's the Galarian forms, which we have all of. I literally only finished this yesterday. I haven't like actively been working on this recently, but I was bored. And I didn't have the Slowbro or the Slowking or the Corsola. I got all three of those yesterday. I have everything in here. We have the birds. We have Farfetch, whatnot. Hisuian forms, we have them all. One of my favourite Pokemon of all time here. Hisuian Voltorb. See, when we get into later stuff, where I've like actively looked for stuff instead of just putting stuff that was in all my games, which is what I did when I first built the decks, most of these, if not all of these, that's not mine, will... Oh yeah, that must have been transferred from someone else, then evolved. But most of these will just be mine, caught. Gigantamax forms I only started recently working on. There's no gaps because there is just, I think, 32 Gigantamax forms. And there's no point in having like 2 boxes, one of them would have been empty anyway, so I've just put them in dex order for the ones I have. I do have Melmetal, but he's the only Melmetal I have, so he's in the actual live decks. Whilst here, as you can see, you've got the symbol, these are all Gigantamax. Venusaur, the event Meowth, Machamp, Gengar, yeah, you can see them, I don't know what I'm saying. And we have all the unknowns, which I did one day because I was bored, in the Salation Ruins on Brilliant Diamond. A to Z to Z, exclamation marks and question marks. And here we go, teams. This is a lot more like personal ones that I can kind of talk about more. These are actual teams from games. So as you can see, there's always the starter on the left, and here's the 6th team. Thank God the boxes go 6 across. Here is a... I can't remember if it will be specifically Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon, or Sun and Moon. But here we have a Alolan team. Everything has... I give everything nicknames, and most of the time it's kind of like loosely like a reference to something in that Pokemon. Like I could explain them all, but some of them I won't remember, and some of them are just too niche, and I can't be bothered to sit here and explain all of them. But here's an Alola team. Here's another Alola. Oh, I do have a Crabominable, but again, it's a team one, so it's not in the decks. Here's another Alola team. It is a Gen 5 team. Noticeably quite high level, because that game is difficult. Here is, probably think a Gen 3 team, but it would have been from Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, which is why we have a Gen 4 Pokemon here. Is another one. Again, this would have been Ultra Sun or Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Here is a Gen 1 team, all with the Game Boy icons, because that is straight from Red, I think. I have my DS. It looks so like basic compared to everything else. And then we have yet another Alola team. Weird team, I must say. But if I feel crazy and replay a lot of the old games and transfer stuff over before they inevitably kill the servers, maybe we'll fill this team slot up. But here we have Legends. This is literally just spare Legends. These are kind of the main game Legends. Again, so some of these will just be me. Yep, me. That's the one from the GameCube. A lot of these are literally just me. Probably thinking how do you have so many legendaries? If you know the recent Pokemon games, they just give you like, you can catch like all the main legendaries. Cosmox in here, got some Necrozmas. See, these are all sorted, and these ones are kind of recent, so I've just chucked them in. I've got 2 Arceuses under my name now, which is cool. Never had that before. One from Brilliant Diamond, one from Arceus Legends. Yeah. One from Arceus Legends. Here are Mythicals, which I don't have a lot of. If you count Deoxys as a Mythical. This is the new event Victini from the other day. This is Darkrai from the event. 3 Theones from Arceus Legends and a Manaphy. Shaman. 2. I have 3. Yeah, no, wait. Yeah, I'm being stupid. Ignore what I was about to say. Ultra Beasts. I have quite a few of them. Of course, because you get like 4 Kartanas in the game, so we have 7 here, because the other one would have been in the decks. S Legends, by that I think I mean like sub-legends, so these are like trio Pokemon, which we have a lot of. we have like 5 of each of the Lake Trio. We have 6 of the Lake Trio, plus the ones in the decks. I have the Lake Trio 7 times. That means, okay. Here are my shinies. These are my shinies that I've caught through any means, you know, like purposely shiny hunting, eggs, just random, like anything I've caught. So these are all my Pokemon I've actually caught. Glalie, I remember this was random. It was actually a max raid Glalie, I think, in Shield. A Pikipek, Rattata, and Raticate, Alolan. Butterfree, Geodude. There's a good story behind this Geodude. I was bored, so I was purposely hunting shiny Geodude, and I caught him. I hatched him on the 2nd egg. I got that. I remember this Meowth was like 500 or something with the SOS chain. These 5 specifically, I recognize it by the Pokemon. When you, in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, when you catch the other legendaries, you go for that wormhole minigame. And if you just go quite far and you catch a normal Pokemon, there is only a select pool of Pokemon, but there's a really high chance of being shiny. And 5 of these Pokemon were in that pool. Galarian Shiny Slowpoke that hatched before the DLC came out, because you get a free Slowpoke. Dratini. Starly. Oh yeah, that was an Arceus Legends. And a shiny Cramorant, which I literally found yesterday whilst messing with the max raid thing in the Pokemon Shield DLC, because I never did that before. Here are other shinies. These are through Wonder Trade or just Wonder Traded over to me, so chances are a lot of these are hacked. Like, yeah, look, that's like a hacking Pokemon website there. Some of these are probably real. Like, yeah, look, a shiny Azurill there. I believe that's it. Yeah, that's everything. There's nothing else in any of these boxes. But seeing that shiny Starly also reminded me. I do have some Pokemon still in the box in Arceus Legends. Let me take a peek at that. So this is still just random stuff. And then, you know what, while we're here, we'll literally move him in then. Here are some shinies I've randomly found whilst just playing. We've got a Magikarp here, a Bidoof, which looks just like a normal Bidoof, Combee, an Apom, which was the first shiny I found in the game, I think. No wait, I think that Starly was. And then this Ponyta, which you get through a quest. It always spawns shiny. We have alphas here. These are just all alphas. You can see by the little red thing next to the country it's from. Oh yeah, it's a shiny alpha Pachirisu there. I caught that. That was pretty cool. I'll put that in there as well. And last box is just the squad, the team thing. The other member of my team on this game is a Hisuian Arcanine, and he'll be on the game. But yeah, that's just a quick tour of my box. I guess I'll probably do this whenever after the new game's out, complete the decks, and I could just do more. This isn't really a video for like people to watch and enjoy, it's just more like a log thing. But if you're watching it, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you maybe in a few months' time with a lot more.